There's the originals in D flat because...
Halo, Assalamualaikum sahabat Alipur semua. Apa kabar? Semoga kalian selalu sehat, selalu ceria, dan selalu tersenyum ya. Alip Bata, begitu besar dedikasinya dalam dunia seni musik. Sosoknya yang sederhana telah menjadi panutan bagi seluruh musisi di dunia ini. Karya-karyanya selalu menarik antusias bagi siapapun yang menyaksikannya, baik dari dalam dan luar negeri. Kali ini ada seorang gitaris hebat asal Irlandia. Ya, ia membedah dan meneliti aransemen permainan gitar Alip Bata dalam lagu Sweet Charlemagne. Wah, luar biasa sekali ya. Sampai-sampai gitaris ini sangat kaget. Dari mana Alip Bata belajar semua teknik-teknik seperti itu? Dan siapa gurunya? Yuk langsung aja kita lihat bagaimana videonya.
Today we're going to be taking another look at the Indonesian fingerstyle guitarist Alip Bata, who is just massive on YouTube right now. Last week I did a reaction video to his arrangement of Seal's Kiss from a Rose, and if you've not suggestions from the comments, which was to check out his arrangement of Sweet Child of Mine by Guns N' Roses, and I've fully transcribed it. I've synced that tab with the video of Alip playing it. I'm going to inset that in this video. We're going to play through it. We're going to have a look at some of the theory points, some of the points I found most interesting, and maybe some of the things to do with his technique as well. Alright, so let's go check it out. Alright, right off the bat, he's got an open tuning again that's different from the open tuning from the Kiss from a Rose arrangement. So low to high, he's got D, A, C, G, B, and D. So from standard tuning, he's detuned the low E, the D, and the high E by one tone. And what that gives you when you strum all those chords together is a D13 sus4, which is kind of a strange chord to have as an open tuning, but he's also got a capo on the 3rd fret. So tonality wise, it's an F13 sus4. So he's moved the whole song up 3 semitones. Now the riff is staying the same in terms of its form. So here's the original in D. If you want to split hairs, the original's in D flat because Guns N' Roses tuned down a semitone, but we're going to talk about things, how they relate to the neck as we see them. So we go up 3 semitones to F. Okay, now he's about to bring in Duff's bass line, which is what he's going to play with his right hand. So he's got tapping the lick with one hand and tapping the bass with the other hand. Bass line continues as it does in the original, and he's got slaps on beats 2 and 4. 3, 4, 2, 3, which is where you would expect the snare in a song. So that's acting as the snare. And he ties off that tail with a nice little bluesy flourish. Which, in terms of F major, which is what the key is in, is got a flat 3 in it. So same again, that slap on beats 2 and 4. So he's bass, melody and drums. He's a one-man band. Using sus4 chords that resolve to the home key. So you can see from the tab on screen, and not only his fingers, but on the tab really demonstrates there's a lot going on. So on the tab, the bass has down stems and the melody have up stems. So it makes it easier to track as you're reading it. Now he's about to go into the chorus, which goes down a whole tone to E flat major. So it's gone from F to E flat, which is comparable to the original recording, which goes down a whole tone into the chorus as well. Love the use of slides to move about. nice little bluesy bends like the last one I reacted to. Another little bluesy lick and a 7th chord. So there he goes again with those kind of bluesy inspired, almost used in neo-soul context as well, the quick flourish and the slide up and down a semitone. It's really well played, and just like the video last week where I said his tone was really great, it's really great again in this, and I'm just amazed that he's getting such a great tone from a tiny little mic that looks like it just clips onto the sound hole. Like I said before, it's got some nice body to it, it's crisp, it's bright, it's just got a great tone, and I really like the sound of it. It's not twangy at all, which often puts me off some acoustic recordings where it just sounds really plugged in, you know? Okay, so we're going into the solo section, and once again it drops down in tone from F to E flat major, which again is like the original, that drops down in tone again. He's going to do some interesting things here. He's only really thrown in one tap harmonic into this song. Now his other arrangements, he's got quite a few tap harmonics, or even harp harmonics, sorry. This one he's got one at the start of the solo and then one at the very end of the song. So I think he does a really good job of capturing what it is that Slash does with his melodic lead lines while keeping the rhythm going and keeping his slapping on beats 2 and 4 to keep the whole thing motoring, and I think it's just really well done. I think he executes it brilliantly. Right, so when I was first watching this, I was curious as to how he was going to tackle Slash's infamous wah lead break before the main body of the solo kicks in. And I think he's done something really interesting with it. He's not tried to do it on the guitar, he's not tried to mimic it in any way, he's kind of made it his own. So the original is in E harmonic minor. If we're going to split hairs, it's E flat harmonic minor because of Guns N' Roses being down a semitone, but like I said, we're going to talk about it in relation to how we see it on the neck. So E harmonic minor. Alright, now the original break. Alright, everybody knows it. I actually have a video on how to play that note for note. Like I said, he's in E harmonic minor, but he's up 3 semitones, so he's actually in G harmonic minor. So he's played a G major 7 chord, which has the major 7 from your harmonic minor into a run that's a descending G harmonic minor run. So you'll hear it's really beautiful. It's got a lot of dissonance to it, and it wants to resolve. So I think he's added a lot of tension. That's a really great way of making it resolve and feeling like it's complete when he finishes playing. So here's the sound of those chords. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And then the run he does comes down G harmonic minor, but obviously he's got strange fingerings on it because of how things have shifted around because of his open tuning. And some tremolo with his right hand. So how that sounds on this in a standard tuning. G harmonic minor. So like I said, he's kept the tonality of what it is that Slash was doing and made it his own. And I think it's really interesting and it sounds quite nice.
Wow, luar biasa sekali ya Mas Alif. Skill fingerstyle Alif Bata memang sudah kelas dunia dan menjadi inspirasi bagi seluruh kalangan. Sukses selalu sang maestro fingerstyle Alif Bata. Sekian dulu ya pembahasan kita kali ini. Jangan lupa untuk selalu berbuat baik pada sesama, berbuat baik pada alam semesta. Sampai jumpa di next video. Salam Alifers Indonesia.